Hi, everybody. I'm the co-founder and CEO with Impetus Digital. I'm going to be talking today about how to inspire creativity with virtual working groups. I think it's really important. One of the very first things to consider is the law of requisite variety. This is an important component because it allows us to consider the myriad of different people within our organizations who can help to really exemplify the thinking around what it needs to be done to be creative, using absorbers, the thinkers, the doers, using a variety of people within your organization to consider all of the multiplicity and the variety of ways of thinking about things. The other thing that we need to be considering is combining the variety of perspectives. It's important to consider opportunities to create serendipity and opportunities for collisions and random thinking. We also should be moving away from the project to the product mindset. And this is actually a really essential idea here, because a lot of times we work on systems and we work on the ways we do things in the office or in our particular organization. And we forget that sometimes these are things that can be really useful if we productize it. A great example is the way we do our own marketing campaigns in our companies. We could consider actually productizing it, packaging it, and selling it to our customers. The other key component here is around reverse polarity, and that is thinking differently, asking the reverse question, and getting ourselves into the opposite. So a lot of times, if you're doing, for example, some competitive data mining, really getting into the shoes of the other people that you work with or you work against, and coming back with some different ways of looking at it. It's always a really innovative way of handling things. In addition, we need to look for ways to embrace distractions. We oftentimes talk about reducing screen time, but what about the idea of giving people ample opportunity to go sideways, to go backwards, to take some time to get creative, to take a break, and sometimes looking at these as opportunities for inspiration. In addition, we want to be looking at commissioning portfolios, looking for places where people can almost create these virtual workbooks, visual boards, documentation placeholders where ideas and links and thoughts and everybody can collaborate. This is exactly what we do at Impetus Digital with our asynchronous and our synchronous virtual collaboration platforms, where we allow a series of touch points over time where insights can be gathered, collaboration can occur, and really optimal communication. And the other most important thing here is really around shifting from things like efficiency to resilience. We've heard a lot about that for clinical trials, where we're talking about going through really efficient, sort of standardized clinical endpoints into resilient endpoints. So depending on what goes on in the world around you, the COVID-19 pandemic or otherwise, that we as an organization, despite what's happening with the economy, we can still be left standing and still be encouraged in this entire process. So that is basically it. I encourage you to take the opportunity today to think about these core principles around how to gain optimal resilience and really gain creativity within a virtual ecosystem.